If you watched Squid Game Season 3 and thought, wait, is that baby real? You're not alone. Fans everywhere are asking why player 222's baby looked more like artificial intelligence or CGI than a real infant. So let's break it down. Was it artificial intelligence? Was it CGI? And more importantly, why did they do that? So before that, like the video, please subscribe to my channel. And also turn on the notifications so that you don't miss any upcoming amazing videos. Alright, so let's get straight to the topic. In Squid Game Season 3, we saw how player 222 gave birth to a beautiful baby girl in hide-and-seek game, and how grandma helped her throughout the process. But here, things become weird. The facial movements, crying, yawn, and everything of the baby looks quite artificial as compared to a real baby. The skin looks too smooth, and expressions seemed robotic or pre-rendered. The movements lack that jittery, natural infant realism. Now, a lot of fans assume the baby was CGI or generated by artificial intelligence. But it turns out the truth is way cooler and weirder than that. So actually, Netflix used a hyper-realistic animatronic baby, basically a robot, designed to simulate a newborn's look, weight, and movement. It even had mechanical facial expressions. According to multiple sources, including Capital FM and Radio Times, the production added subtle CGI enhancements on top of the animatronic to improve realism and blend it with lighting and background effects. This is what Capital FM's report says. In the show, Lee Young-jae told Variety, when I first read the script, when I read the part about this baby being born, I was just in quite shock myself too. I thought it was a great element in the story. And for VFX, we actually had a robot built in the shape and weight of an actual newborn baby. So the robot had actual facial expressions. It would wiggle like a newborn baby, and the weight was quite realistic. So that helped me a lot with my performance. Now you might ask, why go through all this trouble? Why not use a real baby? Here's why. So number one reason is safety. The Squid Game games are loud, violent, and unpredictable. Can't put a baby through all that, and there are strict rules to protect infants in Korea. Second reason is child labor laws. In Korea and most countries, babies can only work minutes per day. So it would be legally impossible to shoot these long scenes with a newborn baby. Thirdly, consistency. A robot baby can be reset, reused, and controlled, making filming faster and more efficient. And lastly, performance. The animatronic allowed actors like Lee Young-jae to interact with something that felt real. He even mentioned how it weighed like a real baby. It was easy to control every action and adjust it according to the scene without causing harm to a real life. Now here's a twist. A real baby was used in one scene. During the flash forward at the end of the season when 6 months have passed. By that point, the baby is older in a safe environment and not in the violent games. This allowed the directors to use a real infant briefly, legally, and ethically. By the way, did you realize that a frontman gave the baby to his brother after 6 months? It means he was himself taking care of the baby during that 6 months period. Now this is something cool for real. So there you have it. Baby 222 wasn't CGI. She was a robot baby, touched up with CGI used for safety, storytelling, and realism. A real baby only appeared once in a safe moment. Let me know in the comments, did you notice it wasn't a real infant? And did it enhance or distract from the story for you? That's it for today. Let me know if you want me to break down anything else. Smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in my next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.